effort every night, even
No
if
matter what.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
contagious for a team, and you can look when they were in the finals and when the game was on the line, like they letting dudes run clear through the middle, like they need that kind of energy.
I got two questions. So one, do you think? So I've noticed in the finals. There's maybe one question. I noticed in the finals, everybody knows. Like when Bron was on the floor, Cleveland will either have like a 10-point lead or they'll be tied, but they'll be going back and forth. Bron leave, they lose it. You know what I'm saying? Ken, Crowder, and Isaiah on the floor with the rest of the team. Do you think? And we won't know, but I'm asking you what you think. Do you think they could stay? I don't know. Can they stay functional while LeBron's off the floor with Isaiah Thomas now?
Well,
or not?
I think
against who?
Okay, so let me ask the second question, and then you can answer. Can they stand up to? Are they any better now against Golden State? You said against who? That's a great question. Against who? Because depending on who's the team. Let's say Golden State.
I think yes. In short, yes. I'm not saying that they're better than Golden State now, but I think it gives them a better chance. One, because Crowder gives them. And I said this all through the finals: is they need someone on that can guard Kevin Durant. Somebody that offers them length and athleticism on the wing, because outside of LeBron, they had no one who can even stay in front of Durant. I mean, Durant's going to get his 30 anyway. But if he's going to get his 30, make him work for it against Crowder versus making him work for it against Bron. Because then, so I think that helps them that way defensively. I think, like, defensively, they had no way to match up with Golden State because they just didn't have the athleticism and the length and the versatility on the wing. So I think adding Crowder, and of course, Isaiah can score and maintain the score in the same way Kyrie can. But now they add another defender. They already added Jeff Green in free agency. Is another long athletic guy. So I think they're preparing themselves better to match up with Golden State. Not necessarily making them better, but they're a better matchup because there's no way like you can have Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love on your front court and match up with Golden State. That just didn't work at the same time. Not in Boston.
It's amazing.
I could actually see them starting. I mean, if they get to that point or when they get to that point, I could actually see them starting Derek if he's healthy and bring in. Remember, we had that talk about Isaiah would be the sixth man on that Cavs team, and he would be the sixth man coming in to brunt the scoring load. I could definitely see that.
The crazy thing, it feels like already Cleveland won the title. Tristan Thompson was a huge piece. I feel like he's not needed now. Like I feel like his skill set is like made him obsolete.
Yeah, he's a dinosaur.
He was just was 2 years ago. He was like a huge part of the team, and like despite the contract, he got the money, and now it's like he's an oddball out. Seemed like.
Yeah, and like he still, and you're exactly right, and he still does all the things he did well then. It's just that it's a different perspective when you're paying a guy $14 million a year to do that. And now you're just like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're like, damn, they paid him all this money and that's all they getting from it.
Right.
It's kind of like everybody loves the underdog. Like he was an unknown guy who, was a lunch pail guy. Now he's making almost $20 million a year dating Kardashians. You're like, this all they getting from him?
Is this the Kardashian curse? Like,
nah, I ain't gonna go ahead. I'm just like after you pay him, he's still the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he is who he is. He didn't add anything. Anything.
It's like you got the best janitor in the world, and you decide to pay him $80,000 a year because he's a great janitor. But in a sense, like your floors and your desk aren't gonna get any cleaner because you pay him more.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's changed so fast. Like the league. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe the league. You just explained it. The league didn't really change. It just kind of he became noticed, I guess, right now. So you are looking at him like, when we weren't looking at him before, and he came from out of nowhere. It seemed like. Yeah,
and when you look at the finals, the year he was like when they won it, and then beat Golden State. The centers he had to play. They had.
Draymond. Oh yeah, Bogut got hurt.
And Bogut got hurt. So they had Maurice Spates playing a lot. Versus, and not saying he's a great player, but JaVale McGee makes Tristan Thompson look a whole lot worse and a whole lot less athletic than he really is. When you're playing against that kind of lift and athleticism. So
he's a freak athletic.
Yeah,
McGee is.
So it'll change how how effective you are.
All right, looks okay. Yeah. All right. Interesting.
Did Al just join us?
Al is in the building.
So we wrapping up the Kyrie trade talk. So want to get your thoughts on it. I know you're late. I know you had to go cry because the Knicks didn't get Kyrie. So now thanks for joining us. Now you got that out of the way. What are your thoughts on Kyrie staying in the East and going to Boston? And first of all, really quick, like I did them, who won this trade?
I'm a big believer in the NBA and most trades. Whoever gets the best player wins the trade. So I'm going with Boston won the trade.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
All right.
And once again, you got the different opinion than everybody else.
Man, I tend to be that guy.
Yeah.
So,
Al is now all of a sudden you always in the 1%. I like this.
But that's how I look at. That's how I look at trades. I just tend to, most part, whoever got the best player, you won the trade, and it's a little. I mean, it's kind of early to judge this, especially with the draft pick. Being part of the equation. And, I think that was a great pickup from Cleveland. I mean, I think getting that pick is, I really feel like, I don't even understand how Boston made that trade and gave up the pick. Like, I just feel like, I just look at them as like fools. It just seemed like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing, man. Yeah.
But that being said, you still got the best player of that trade. So unless that guy turns out to be Kobe Bryant that they draft, and then I'll, in 7-8 years, I'll be changing my opinion. But for right now, I say Kyrie is the best player, so Boston won the trade.
Okay.
And I can see that, Al. Do you know how lucky Cleveland has to be for the draft pick to be even better than Kyrie? Do you know how lucky they have to be for that guy to even be that good? So I get your train of thought. I definitely get your train.
But if Cleveland's Cleveland, they're gonna totally fuck the pick up. Excuse my language. They're gonna pick somebody. He's gonna be like what's Anthony Bennett or somebody. It's gonna be great players all around.
But I don't know. I mean, that's one. Everybody does that every once in a while. But if you look at they drafted Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, they got Wiggins, they got Kyrie, and they got Bennett. Wasn't there another one?
They've been 3 for 4 though, isn't it?
I mean, Tristan was a first round pick. Tristan Thompson was a first round pick.
Okay, let me go back and look. Cause it seemed like they messed up on more than one. But if it's just Bennett, then I guess I don't know.
I mean, one of the things when I look at
the kid from Syracuse.
When I look at Boston in this trade, I really feel like what makes it, what I do appreciate when I look at the trade is that I don't think they compromised their future by giving up that pick. I mean, they're
talking Boston,
right? Boston. They're dealing from surplus. So even though they gave up, I thought a lot. And too much, honestly, considering not that Kyrie's not worth it, but I think considering that everybody knew Cleveland had to make the trade, I thought it was a lot. But when you look at what they gave up, I think it doesn't compromise their future, even if Kyrie leaves in 2 years.
And Pooh's right. It's Dion Waiters. So they got Kyrie, Waiters, Bennett. Wiggins.
Waiters didn't work out for them, but Waiters was borderline all-star now.
Now I have to go back and look and see who else was around. Who else did?
I'm saying Waiters was a decent draft pick. I mean, he didn't pan out to be a superstar, but I mean, in their top 5 draft picks, they've done pretty well.
Yeah.
Over the last decade. Yeah. You know, so I mean they've done well, but I mean I
Damian Lillard. I ain't gonna beat him up. Andre Drummond, just a couple of guys, but all right.
I see what Al is saying. What they gave up in the pick is almost like playing with Church's money.
Yeah,
you know, you're out in Vegas and you're playing blackjack and you're winning. You're gonna bet extra. You know, when you're winning on the house. Yeah. So I get it.
And not only that's my thought is not only could they, I think they had to. At some point, they got to get rid of one of those picks to get something in return for it. Because otherwise, you're just going to have a guy sitting on it. It's going to be like Tracy McGrady. You're going to sit him on the bench for 3 years in Toronto, and he's going to go to Orlando and become a star. So at some point, you got to get rid of one of those picks. So you're going to have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and now 2 other top 5 picks languishing on the bench because you're not going to bench, Hayward or Horford or any of them others. So you got to get rid of one of those picks eventually.
And the other thing I appreciate is that what was obvious to me from Boston's playoff performance is that Isaiah Thomas, as talented as he is not the answer in terms of trying to win in a playoff series. So I do respect.
Guy, yes.
Right, I do respect that. If you're Boston, you're saying we know this is not going to work, so let's mix it up and try something different. And so I respect that as well. I appreciate that.
Hey guys.
Yes, sir.
I hate to cut into something else, but do you guys see the John Jones failed to drug?
I saw that. Yeah.
What kind of? You think it was something he ate that he didn't know, or you think he back on the juice, or I mean,
that's a dirty sport, man. I think it's probably a lot going on that he's got caught. MMA. John Jones failed a drug test.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Any sport that has Brock Lesnar in it, I don't trust it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Brock Lesnar or what's the bike guy?
Bike guy.
Yeah,
he was riding the bike. Guy?
Yeah.
Lance Armstrong?
Yeah. Like if somebody called me tomorrow and was like, yo, we start a new league with Brock Lesnar, Lance Armstrong, and Mark McGuire. I'm like, you know what? Let's bring it on, but don't question me later when I told you so, or who was somebody was gonna be doping. Like you already know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
So, all right. So, Kyrie is a Boston Celtic. That's crazy. So, Keyonne, you brought up the whole Magic Johnson breaking the raw laws again. Al, that's your dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. But Al's guy, Magic Johnson, Pacers accused him of tampering, which is this maybe one of the only times, Keyonne, you can write this date down that I agree with Stephen A. Smith. This is absurd. But what are your thoughts on it? The Lakers being investigated for tampering with Paul George.
I wish Magic. I love Magic Johnson. First of all, I wish he wouldn't give him going on Jimmy Kimmel the way he did, and don't give them ammunition to use against you. So I think that was just a bad move. But everybody's saying this is really hard to prove, but nothing surprises me. So if they find a way to slam the Lakers, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. And I think Magic Johnson kind of give them ammunition. Don't stick your finger up. I forget the word, but don't make it easy for your opponent. Mm-hmm. Everybody's watching you, bro. Don't make it easy for him. That's how I feel about it. I just wish he wouldn't. I think he's gonna chill out. I think this is like a rookie error. He's new to this job. He was the celebrity, and now he's like an executive, and he's kind of having to leave one world, coming to another, and you can't do that in the executive world. To be quiet. I've never seen an interview done by the guy that built the Lakers and built the Warriors, and now he's with the Clippers. Jerry. Never see Jerry West doing interviews, like that. I've never seen Bill Belichick, or what I'm saying. They don't give their opponents ammunition, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, and I think that's one. I think it's just Magic. Magic's such a such a like conversationalist, and I think we see it all the time with Magic. Is he'll say